night before I went to bed, and I get put on a really bad team. So at the end of the game, and as you can see, one guy goes 8-33, another guy goes 7-32. So I'm thinking to myself, what the hell did they do to get these scores? So I thought, how about I just go back and break down really bad gameplay. Just before I'm about to go to bed, I was playing a couple of games, had taken my little sleep medicine, and it just had kicked in, and I get kicked into this game. This is literally the last game that I chose, and these guys did terrible. It's me, TMG Vortex, and one of the guys I know, good guy, he was playing with me, and our team absolutely was horrible. So I went back and checked it out, and these guys did awful. So first of all, I don't know why people use those crazy looking frickin' sights. Like that flame, what are you supposed to be aiming at? Like, are you supposed to put the point, like the tip of the flame on the character, or does it cover it up, or whatever it is? I don't see why people use that. The second thing, Matt, his gun choice is really bad. This is an SMG lobby, and he's playing with very slow, very sluggish weaponry. Now, if you're going to use something like this, you have to have stock. You have to be able to aim around corners, because you do not have time to pull your gun and aim, because they're going to light you up like that. SMG guys, if they're not already drawn, I mean, if you're not already pulled, you're not going to do well. So he switches to the Scorpion with a laser sight. Now, I personally am not a fan of the Scorpion. Well, it's because it's such a high velocity, low accuracy gun. So basically you just point it and spray in that direction. Now, as you can see, this particular lobby is playing really aggressively, and he is just running into it. Now, the other thing he's doing, he's following the teammates. You do not want to follow your teammates. You always want to blaze your own path. Now, you can use your teammates as maybe as a signal to let you know if somebody's around the corner or something, but you do not want to follow those guys. You guys normally don't have any type of way of communicating with each other, so they're not going to help you. Now, like I said, this lobby is really aggressive. As you can see, people are laying down in the corners and all that. Now, one thing I recommend, especially at night, because everybody is an absolute sound whore at night. I mean, as soon as you fire, there are going to be 2 or 3 people in that direction of wherever you just shot. And like that, he's just out of range. I don't know what he's thinking there, my God. But yeah, at night, especially, as you can see, 3 people. He shot at the sniper, and 2 guys come flying out of the building. You definitely have to get a silencer. Silencer. Now, he's charging in the buildings. I would aim in the buildings because of the people that he's playing against. Now, he must not have on Ghost, because the guy just knew exactly where he was before he got in there. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to suck it up. You cannot just... Sometimes you have to use Ghost. It's just a requirement. There's nothing you can do. The other team is everywhere, so you need to do whatever you can to minimize your footprint on that map. Yeah, now I would go to maybe an assault rifle or something. He doesn't, and then he switches. That's kind of cool. Maybe he listened to me. But yeah, he wasn't having any. That gun has no range, so it's one of those when you have to be in close and just point it in the general direction of a kill. Oh, a bad stab and a shotgun guy. No. Like I said, they are really trying. I mean, they're jumping out of the way and diving and laying on the ground. These guys are going for the brass ring. He gets a kill with the Cap 40, only to get capped in the back of his dome piece. And he gets another one. He's like doing much better with that gun than he did with any other gun. Now, I do recommend, like, I like that class setup just because, only for the simple fact that I would use it to get around corners, not to run in the middle of the map with the Cap 40. That's ridiculous. Not gonna do any good. But yeah, if I'm going around corners, you can aim and get around the corner at the same time, then switch back to your assault rifle. He needs to just change that effing sight, man. Listen to me. Get your refund for that, because he just cannot aim. The problem with the Scar H, you have to have handles. He has the foregrip on there, so at least he has that. And oh, that's Call of Duty for you. You get a headshot, Call of Duty takes that headshot right back. He headshotted that guy only to be headshotted immediately after. I hate that. It's freaking insane. Now this gun I recommend it's like the most mediocre gun in the game. It's great at distance because it doesn't have a lot of recoil. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so you need more bullets than a normal gun. But if you want to shoot somebody at range, you're in pretty good shape to kill him. Now, like I said, he's aiming, but he doesn't have stock, so he's aiming really slow. So I recommend stock, possibly just a handgun. And again, every single time he shoots, there are a minimum of 2 people in that direction. So there's one there. Let's see how many people show up. There goes another one, right? 2 every time. So you definitely would put a silencer on that gat, my bro. Yeah, playing at night, man, I hate it. It's just because people try so hard. And why did he just cook that grenade like that? That's ridiculous. Now, his class is good. Now, this is the class I would recommend if you were in this situation, because it helps to protect you from guys swarming around you. Like, this is my swarm class. So you would throw a shock charge as you come in the building, throw one at the ground there. So if anybody runs behind you, at least they would get hit and you can be protected from one direction. So that's what I recommend. Oh, and then somebody comes in from the door, told them to protect. So yeah, you should listen to me, buddy. I could help you. He's getting out there. Leave the homies alone. Oh my God, he just got talked off. Yeah, again, you want to get away from the friends. You don't want to be like your whole team is swarming there. Look on the map for areas that people are not. Look at that. He shot, and again, there's 3 people in every time he shoots somebody. Definitely would go with a silencer. Oh my God, the spawn kill. That's insane. I hate that. That's one of the things I hate the most. Spawn kills and headshots. Get him. So he's just kind of jogging out there. And again, he's charging in the buildings. You gotta aim on these guys. You need to aim. Oh, I hate when that happens. You ever have it where you're aiming the reticle at one person, another person comes into frame, so the aim assist targets the other person. So now you're in no man's land because you're not really aiming at either one of them. Just puts you in a bad situation. They have a VSAT up, so it's pretty much game over. I mean, you might as well. Normally when there's a VSAT up, I will barricade myself in an area that I can protect. He's just revenge killing right now. You know when you die and you want to kill the person that killed you, so you keep charging back out there. He's doing that. And cardinal rule number 1 in kill confirmed: do not charge tags.
See, we only like music that rhymes.
For Cardinal Kush 420, I mean, he made a few mistakes, and you gotta also keep in mind that he's new to the game, so you can't be too harsh on him. With a lobby that's that aggressive, I probably would have used a silencer. Maybe pick a gun that you can handle a little bit easier. Again, with all these people flying around, you need to be fast. Maybe get a class with maybe Ghost and lightweight, something with a stock, so you can get around the map pretty easily and not have to be slowed down while you're aiming. Also, get rid of that freaking flame sight. That thing is awful. Get rid of it.
See, we only like music that rhymes.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to hit me up on the Twitter as well. I always can take your questions, comments from there. If you want to submit a video, again, hit me up on Twitter. Also, you can send me a message here on YouTube, and I will get back to you. As always, guys, I like to say thanks a lot.